Hello all you boys and girls, it's Michael again from MTG and more, and today we are going to look at two lists for a 1500 points army battle for Kings of War. With the left side starting, that's Louis by the way. Moving its troops up to the field. Dragon already looking at charging my Soul Reaver cavalry, but then decides to go behind the house and not full frontal through the middle. I think he was scared of my skeleton horde. Then again, I would be too if that was on my doorstep. On the other hand, I also don't want to have a dragon on my doorstep. Now the Balefire Catapult fires at my whites, doing absolutely nothing. Advancing my raids. And here I am making the worst mistake of my life. Underdoubling it and then forgetting that I can't pivot anymore. So that's opening my flanks to the enemy. Fire breeding the skeletons for 4 damage into round 2. Now there's some nasty advancement here, which gets me punished just a second. I think of moving those horses. Like I said, that was the worst mistake of my life, and now I got punished. Eventually it turned out to be something good, but you'll see that later on. Now putting the punishment on my Soul Reaver cavalry, first hit for 2 damage. Now the dragon hits me for a total of 6 damage, which gets me to a total of 8. And then of course the skeleton regiment in the flank hits me for a 4, totaling 12 damage. And then of course the nerve kills my horde. And that's pretty nasty because I wanted to use that for later purposes. Making some wrong measurements here. raids have shamble, so they can't on the double. Now I shifted my raids to the other side, bringing up my Lich to put some surge on the zombies. The Lich has a surge of 12, you can see right there, and advancing my other horde of Soul Reaver cavalry. It's a difficult word to say, it's cavalry. Cavalry! There you go. And here I'm going to surge my zombie legion. Advancing into combat with the skeletons. Now I also blocked off the path to my raids, so he can't. Unless he's going through my zombies. Destroying Soul Reaver cavalry mummies. The mummies take 10 and the nerve, which is unknown at the moment, kills the whole troop. Round 3. Skeletons move into the cavalry. The zombies, the skeletons and the ghouls advance into the zombie legion. And the dragon decides to come back to give a hand. And if you're still watching, thank you for looking into it. I really appreciate it that you're watching the whole time, and I hope you like my battle reports. This is going to be a test for a couple of more reports. I don't like long reports, and this also tells the story. Mhorgoth, the one in the back, surges the dragon for 4, and that wasn't enough to attack my raids. So if you're still at it and you like it, please do subscribe. At 500 subscribers I will be giving away some cool stuff, like Fred the Mantic zombie, which is a 5.5-inch walker. Now the skeleton regiment and the zombie legion hit for 3 damage. The zombie legion has 28, so that's still enough to keep on living. Another couple of damage, which totals it to 9. And then we have another 2 hits, which totals it to 11. So nothing too bad. At least the right side can still survive. Making a mistake here. Doing something with my whites, which isn't pretty clear. And then again, I get some help with good old Master Duncan. He tells me to keep close to my Lich. There you go. So I can still surge him into the dragon. Which is happening right now. Bring on the flanky pain. 20 attack and 5 hit. For a total of 5 damage. we're busy with the Soul Reaver Cavalry. Oh no, my apologies, we're busy with the Zombie Legion. Hitting a skeleton regiment with 7 damage. That's the first one from off the stone. Now we're off to the Soul Reaver. Yes, hitting the troop with 12 points. Give it a nerf check. And well, what do you know? Skeleton regiment is gone. And the skeleton troop is gone. Doing some pivoting action to attack the zombies. I think, yeah, that's the zombies in the side. And that's what I wanted to make him think. So what Louis sees is that I advance my hordes. So when the Legion is gone, I will have a free path. Hello, you boys and girls, it's Michael again from MTG and more. So now the remaining ghoul regiment and the zombie regiment are going to be accompanied by the dragon, which is trying to take out the zombie legion. Bringing the pain with Mhorgoth, which by the way is the King Blaine miniature, which was a special edition with the Kickstarter. I suppose which will be tried to fireball for a couple. But first he is advancing his skeleton horns, spearmen and not a 2 spearmen. Balefire fires at the whites because that's the only thing which is in sight. And then the dragon fireballs 15 at the raid through and misses. I think I made a mistake here. I think the Mhorgoth miniature, the King Blaine, did a fireball onto Wraith. Because the dragon flanks the zombie legion and hits 10 to up it up to a total of 21. Getting some more pain on the zombie legion. Now the zombie regiment hits the zombies with 2, with a total of 29 nerfed and is destroyed. Well, now it's nerfed and now it's destroyed. We had a little discussion about if it was overkill, then it still needed to be nerfed. Yes, it still needs to be nerfed, because on a double one, nothing happens. Now, some pivoting action from the opponent. And now it's my turn, and this was his biggest mistake, because he thinks the threat is on the wraiths and the skeletons. But look what is advancing in the back. Some Reaver Cavalry, which is in charge rage, because they move 8 inch and charging is 16 inch. He did say some cursing words, because he didn't expect that, and his dragon was his trump card. So, time to eat some dragons. But not without the help of the trustworthy wraiths, which are being surged into the dragon. The skeletons do a pivot move to keep the other skeletons on the lower area of the battlefield from off here at bay. So now some dice rolling, and this is amazing, guys. So the raids get a double on their attacks, so 10 becomes 20 because they're flanked, and the cavalry gets it tripled because it's in the rear. The raids do 3 damage. And the Soul Reavers do a whopping 37 damage. Which basically doesn't kill the dragon, it obliterates it into oblivion, leaving all kinds of pieces, turds and everything on the battlefield. So we now have dragon spread. Nice on a sandwich. Bye bye dragon. Now pivoting again towards the other enemy. Round 4, still forgetting to take away my whites there. Dude's panicking right now. So he's trying to put the fireball in a couple of minutes or seconds into the skeleton flank. See, there goes the Balefire with a glorious hit. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Still does 3 damage. Mhorgoth lightning bolts a skeleton horde for 6 damage. Like I said before, Mhorgoth is the King Blaine miniature. Then the Ghoul Regiment is attacking the Soul Reaver Regiment and does 1 whopping hit. I never liked the ghouls, by the way. I have one in the cupboard just where the camera is standing and I'm not using it for this round. Soul Reaver is advancing to close the gap again. The raids, my apologies. And then hit Mhorgoth with 1 because of the fire breathing. Then we're going to talk about horses again. And the Soul Reaver Cavalry attacks the Ghoul Troop, Ghoul Regiment, doing an 11 damage. After that, the nerf test kills the unit. Round 5. Short one this time. Still 1 minute to go, so thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon on another video. May the dice be forever in your favor. And really, if you've watched this long, don't forget to subscribe, guys. I really mean it. It would help me a lot. And thank you again for watching. Mhorgoth fireballs the skeleton horde for 6 damage. Still busy. And the damage keeps on racking up, so with one move he tried to take away my skeleton horde, but failed. And now the zombie regiment hits the soul cavalry for 1 damage. Accepting his doom. It's time to do something really cool. Accept defeat. So congratulations to the right player. That's me, by the way. Good game, Louis. Thank you for playing.